This is Paul Zaagman here with Lasco Ford. What we wanted to do is just take the time to show you what a 2016 Ford Explorer Platinum brings to the table. So you have got an amazing vehicle this year, and Ford didn't hold back on options, not even a little bit. If an option is available, it's going to be in a Platinum. The only few selections that you have are interior configuration of seating, interior color, and a few select exterior colors. On this Platinum, you're going to have a unique grille with a stainless steel approach on the grille itself, along with the lower fascia here. Going to be standard on the Platinum to have a forward-facing camera that does clean itself anytime you use your windshield washer fluid. So a forward sensing system you're going to see with a few buttons and sensors notated in the front bumper fascia. A nice thing about the lighting is it has improved 10 times from what it was last year. The cool thing about it is it's all LED. So not just a daytime running light every time the vehicle is started, but also your headlamp, so that really bright, hyper white or purplish color looking light is going to be not only in your running lights, but also in your headlamp and along with your fog lamps as well, also being LED. This vehicle is going to come with a standard parking assist feature, which is going to be able to parallel park the vehicle with hands removed from the steering wheel, just making a vehicle of this caliber that much easier to drive, maneuver, and negotiate into any parking situation that would fit this size vehicle. Unique to this vehicle as well is going to be the only way to get that specific wheel. This is going to be a 20-inch wheel, and its back inlay paint is going to be a magnetic color. Exterior paint, we're able to do a ruby red, a shadow black, a magnetic metallic like you see here, a white platinum as well, and that's going to be pretty summed up with your color selection that you're going to have available for 2016. Stainless steel is going to be your skull cap for the mirrors, and those are going to be a power folding. You're going to notice Ford kind of carries that stainless steel look throughout the entire vehicle, whether it's going to be on the lower fascia where your gravel guard is, or it's going to be the door handles along with your roof rail system as well. So it kind of continues throughout the vehicle, and I'll point that out as we go. But this is going to be an all-wheel drive, and it is going to have the 3.5-liter Ecoboost engine that Ford's producing with an absolute ton of torque and horsepower. One of the best in class towing for its caliber in the SUV. You're going to be over a 5,000 pound rating. So if you are the weekend warrior who's going to go out and do your camping, pull a trailer, jet skis, boats, this vehicle is definitely capable of doing that. The LED that I mentioned in the front is going to be carried along into your taillights as well. Your stainless steel fascia on the back, just above where your reverse camera is, and that's going to have a digital zoom on it as well. And just like in the front, the windshield washer fluid for the rear window is also going to engage a windshield washer fluid to clean your back camera as well. I do like some of the elegant features that Ford decided to put into the vehicle as well, being a dual exhaust that's going to come through. And this is actually going to be called a trapezoidal pass-through exhaust. So it just really gives you a strong presence from the front and from the back view of the vehicle. A reverse sensing system you're going to see just like in the front sensing system here as well. A power liftgate, and standard is a Class 3 trailer towing package. So we've definitely got the right equipment on the 2016 Ford Explorer Platinum. All right, now we're going to just talk about a few things of the interior of what's going to be coming with the 2016 Ford Explorer Platinum series. What you're going to see is just more unique and more attention to detail with this version of the vehicle. What we're going to look at is the dash itself is the first thing that I recognized, and what that's going to be is a full leather wrap dash. Now when you see a few things inside this vehicle, instead of a fascia or a veneer finish that you see in most domestic built vehicles, you're going to see like wood grain, for example. That isn't going to be a fascia, that is truly a wood grain. And then when you see things like a stainless steel that you're going to have in the steering wheel and then carried along into your center stack here, that is truly stainless steel. Chrome, the same type of thing here. So anything you see, it is what it is. Ford didn't hold back on giving you that lavish feature, but having it truly be the quality that you're going to see in the Platinum. On this as well, one kind of unique feature, Ford has never put a Ford emblem on a steering wheel that hasn't been a blue with chrome standard Ford emblem. This is the first time you actually have a stainless steel or a platinum colored Ford symbol here, so I think that's pretty unique. This is going to come standard with a very strong sound system that's going to be a Sony, but Ford has listened to their customers, and the soft touch or the just roll your finger over an option on buttons from the previous model is been taken away, and you're going to get a button that you can actually push and feel yourself engage. So that sensing feature is something that Ford paid attention to. You're going to have some very unique features on the Platinum, things like your parking assist, your reverse sensing system, and the multiple camera angle views that you can select here as well. There's a few things that the seating is going to come standard with, starting out with a Nirvana Leather. But also that Nirvana Leather is air conditioned, not a ventilated seat. True air conditioning is going to blow through the seats, along with a heated seat as well for the driver and passenger to enjoy the comfort of the vehicle. So let's continue talking about the interior of the 2016 Ford Platinum. Very impressive with what Ford has done with the seating of this vehicle. Not only did I mention just a bit earlier that the heated and air conditioned seating in this, and this Nirvana Leather with a kind of a quilted pattern of stitching, this is definitely going to be one of the most comfortable leathers. Now, when we say Nirvana, it's the step above any leather that Ford has put inside of their vehicles to date. So this is going to be the top of the top. Also, you're going to see a couple of unique things about this. This is actually going to be what Ford calls a multi-contoured seat. So what the multi-contour does is it gives you 3 different areas of massaging and adjusting seats that, going down the road, this literally can massage, knead, and prod you as you go down the road to make sure the longer trips you're a little less fatigued and you're enjoying the ride every time you hop in. This will make you want to drive it quite a bit more. And I think one of the nice things that Ford did too is just to establish the fact that you are in the Platinum. It's embroidered into the seat back as well. Fully adjustable headrests. Those are going to be able to tilt, is to just put it right to where you want it to be and then reset for another passenger potentially. Up above me, we'll show you in just a second, is a dual panel moonroof as well. Huge pane of glass in the back of the vehicle and a moving moonroof here. So we'll point out a couple things in the back seat. The luxury continues into the back seat for the passengers that are going to be riding in the second and third row for Ford. We do have a huge moonroof that's going to be in the vehicle, and that is going to be a standard option. But we also have a couple unique features that Ford is more known for and has had out for some time, but now put inside of the Platinum. We do have a 110 inverter, dual USBs. Now this is just going to be very comfortable for the rear passengers to not have to reach and have cords ran all the way to the back. They're also going to have heated seats and their own climate control. This seat is also going to be a auto folding bucket seat configuration in this vehicle. This is available with a bench or a second console as well. This happens to have the pass-through walkway. If you look at these seat belts as well, this is a unique feature that Ford has out, and this is called a second row inflatable seat belt. And you're going to notice the clasp is a bit different, and then the actual thickness of the seatbelt as well. In the event of an accident, this is actually going to split and disperse to about 3 times the size of a typical seatbelt. What that's going to do is just protect the vital area of the passengers in the back seat, dispersing any impact over 3 times greater surface area. Just thinking to keep you safe down the road. And finally, the third row. That comfort keeps on coming through to the third row. You're going to have an upgraded sound system that's going to be located above the passenger's head here and a subwoofer back behind. Now you're able to adjust either the left side or the right side or both together. Now this isn't going to be a manual seat operation any longer. Ford's actually now established the third row of Platinum as a power folding seat. Now this feature's been out for about 2 years and expected in a caliber like the Platinum Series trim. And finally, we'll just wrap up with the powertrain. This is definitely a very important part of the 2016 Ford Explorer. In over 700,000 vehicles that Ford has produced, the Ecoboost engine has been already established as a very strong flagship 6-cylinder engine. Now this is going to be a twin turbo and has a tremendous amount of horsepower and torque that's able to be done, along with excellent towing features. Everything that you're going to see inside of here is going to be very well covered and very easy to access. All clear reservoirs inside for your windshield washer fluid, your brake cylinder fluid, your a coolant as well. So very easy to see, but at the end of the day, it's the powertrain that's able to do the job any day of the week with multiple different functions of use. Whether it's towing or an aggressive off-road use, you have the right equipment to do the job. Thanks for taking the time to take a look at this video with myself, Paul Zaagman, here at Lasco Ford. We appreciate it, and there'll be more coming soon.